Okay, so hi everyone. I am here at the wonderful Maleny. What's the official name? The Maleny Botanic Gardens
And Bird World.
And Bird World.
That's the official
And
name.
honestly, it's one of my most favourite places. Now, everyone on Bird Bites should know we don't actually look very much at pet birds or aviculture, but this place is completely different. It's not a normal conservation park. I have Verena, the manager, here. So maybe you could explain the role of the park.
Absolutely. Yeah, we are a sanctuary. So basically what we do is we adopt unwanted birds. People sometimes don't realize how long birds live. If you look at cockatoos, for example, they can live up to 80 or even 100 years. Same with macaws. So basically what we do is we rescue birds here. The majority of our birds, over 95%, are rescue birds.
Wow.
And they come here and they have a great life, as you can see. Yeah, they're very cheeky at times. Yes, aren't you? Yes, and because they are pets, they're very tame and very interactive. So when you walk through the aviaries with 600 odd birds, chances are they will land on your head, on your shoulders, and you get some amazing photos.
Yeah, and I'll show some of the footage that I got today. You get a tour through the aviaries, and just for anyone who's interested in birds that wants a hands-on, close contact experience, I mean, you can't beat this place for that, but also for the purpose and the fact it really is a rescue place. Now, how many birds did you say you had?
About 600.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do people come to you with birds, or do
They
you
do
seek
all
them
the
out?
time. Look, sometimes it's because the owners pass away. Sometimes the owners are sick, or they, these days with rental places, they might not be able to
can't
have
keep them.
pet birds.
Yeah.
It is quite a process for us. We obviously have to take them through quarantine for about 45 days.
Yep.
It's a very finely tuned operation, because obviously not all the birds get along with one another, so we have to
behavioural
plan
management is a bit of an issue. I
very
think.
carefully where we place them. So it's quite involved, isn't it?
And so along those lines, access to the aviaries is controlled. People don't just wander in. You go through in these tour groups.
Yeah, I always get people saying, "Oh, can we not just walk through by ourselves?" But no. It is 5 different aviaries, so you actually have to open closed doors, and because it is so interactive, we need to. It's for the safety of the visitors as well as our birds.
And it's funny looking at people with white bits of tape over earrings and jewellery off, and obviously these guys are very inquisitive, and some of them won't like little children, some of them will like little children, as long, I guess, if you don't approach the birds, you wait for the birds to do their thing. There's a bit of a safety thing there, I guess, but it is just a wonderful place. But it's also Botanic Gardens, which is just below us here.
Yes, absolutely. We've got 23 acres of beautiful gardens. It's quite steep, so we have some golf buggies that you can hire to take yourself around, and we also have recently added a petting zoo, interactive petting zoo. So we've got miniature donkeys, goats, a miniature pig called Frankie that sits on command, rabbits, guinea pigs. So a lot of those are rescues as well.
That's where we're going next. Do you ever rehome any of the birds?
We certainly do. If we find that birds won't settle in, we certainly would do that. Yeah.
Well, I just think it's a wonderful place. I'm lucky enough to have come here on a surprise Father's Day visit, thanks to my wonderful children, and it has just been the best day. And the purpose of this place is it's different to a conservation park. It's not about breeding birds for a captive breeding program for endangered birds or things like that. It's for rehoming birds. Parrots, as probably everyone knows, are hugely overrepresented in endangered species around the world, and the live bird trade has a huge thing to do with that. And I mean, is there any advice you'd like to give people, Verena, if they're looking at getting a pet bird?
Look, first thing I would say is come here and have a look and really do your research. It is a lot of work, and if you think about one of the bigger birds, 60, 80 years lifespan, what are you going to do?
You need a succession plan.
You absolutely need to plan, and it is a lot of work. They're very rewarding and very intelligent, but you might be better off coming here a few
Just
times.
getting it out of your system here. Okay, well, thank you very much for your time. I've just loved it.